Hello guys, I'm Afras Yab, your physics teacher. I hope you all are doing well. In today's lesson, we have to learn about the momentum. Today we will discuss about the momentum, what is meant by impulse, conservation of the momentum. There are some formulas that are used to relate the momentum and impulse. There will be some example questions at the end of each section. And there are also some questions that you need to solve. First of all, what is meant by momentum? The momentum of a body can be defined as the product of mass and the velocity of the body. If I suppose that there is a body whose mass is 2 kg and this body is moving with the velocity of 4 meter per second. When the velocity is positive, it means that the body is moving towards right or in upward direction. So here I suppose that this body is moving towards the right, so that the velocity is 4 meter per second. When you have to find out the momentum, then momentum is equals to the product of mass and velocity of the body. The mass of that body is given, which is 2 kg, multiply the velocity, which is 4. So the momentum comes to be 8. Next, what is the unit for the momentum? Can you tell me what is a unit for the mass and what's the unit for the velocity? Then combine both of these units to get the unit of the momentum. As the mass is measured in kilogram and the velocity is measured in meters per second. So kilogram meter per second is the unit for the momentum. So I can simply define the momentum is the product of mass and velocity of the body. If the body is at rest, it's a general case. If the body is not moving, then what would be the momentum of that body? Then of course, as the velocity is 0 meter per second, the momentum would be 0 because the body is not moving, it's at rest. The momentum is represented by the symbol P. Here it is given, the momentum of an object can be defined as the product of mass of that body and the velocity with which the body is moving. So momentum is simply the product of the mass of the object and the velocity with which this object is moving. Mathematically, what is the formula for the calculation of the momentum? You just need to multiply the mass of the object with the velocity of the object. The mass of the object is represented by m and the velocity is shown with v, so that the momentum is represented by the symbol p. So I can simply say that p is equals to m multiplied by v. This is a formula that is used to calculate the momentum. If the momentum and mass of the object is given and you have to find out the velocity, then you can rearrange this formula. Here p is equals to m multiplied by v. So here you need to find out v. You just need to write p over m. Just divide the momentum with the mass of that object to find out the velocity. But if I say that you have to find out the mass, then write here mass. By making the mass as a subject, it would be equals to momentum over the velocity of that body. So simply you can rearrange this formula to find out the unknown variable if the two variables are given. The SI unit of the momentum is kilogram meter per second because momentum P is equals to m multiplied by v. M is the mass which is measured in kilogram. Kilogram is the SI unit for the measurement of the mass. And the velocity is measured in meters per second. So the unit for the momentum comes to be kilogram meter per second, which is equals to Newton second. So I can simply say that here 1 kilogram meter per second is equals to 1 Newton second. How both of these units becomes equal? First of all, for that you have to know about the Newton. What is meant by Newton? Newton is basically the unit of the force, and according to second law of Newton, F is equals to ma. If I see here F is a force, then force is measured in Newton. It would be equals to, the mass is measured in kilogram, and you know the unit of the acceleration, which is meter per second square. Here is the unit of the force, which is Newton, and its value in term of SI unit. So basically you need to write the unit of the momentum in term of force, which is measured in newtons. So I simply write here P is equals to kilogram meter per second. In the formula of unit you can see here is second square. So I multiply and divide it with S. After that rearrange this equation, kilogram meter per second square multiply by second. So this term, which is kilogram meter per second square, is basically equals to Newton. That's why I write here Newton and second, which is the unit for the momentum. So basically there are two units for the momentum. One is SI unit, which is kilogram meter per second, and it is equals to Newton second. Here Newton is the unit of the force and second is the unit of time. When the object is at rest, what does this mean? The velocity of the object is zero. The object is not moving. In this case, when you find out the momentum, P is equals to m multiplied by v. V is 0, so the total momentum would be equals to 0. I can simply say that when the object is not moving, it has 0 momentum. What you can say about the momentum? Either it's a scalar quantity or vector quantity. Now you are familiar with the scalar and vector quantities. You know that scalar has only magnitude and unit, while the vectors has unit, magnitude and direction. So what you can say about the momentum? Either it's a scalar or vector. Momentum is a vector quantity because it has both magnitude and direction as well as unit. So I can simply say that in the formula of the momentum, which is P is equals to mv, here v is a velocity and velocity is a vector quantity. Velocity has direction. So depending upon the direction of the velocity, the momentum is also a vector quantity because it has both magnitude and direction. The momentum may be positive or negative. When the momentum is positive and the momentum is negative, it's very similar to the velocity. If I make here a system and all the momentum that are towards right, these are taken as positive. So here the momentum is positive and also the upward momentums are taken as positive. But the momentum towards the left, these are negative. Also the downward momentums are taken as negative. So in this way you can tell that upward and rightward momentums are taken as positive, while the leftward and downward momentums are taken as negative. It basically depends upon the direction of the momentum. The object has positive momentum when object is moving towards the right or upward. So if the object is moving upward or right, it has positive momentum because in both of these directions the value of velocity is also positive. And negative momentum when the object is moving to left or downward because in both of these directions the velocity value is negative. That's why the momentum is also negative in left or downward direction. So when the momentum of the body changes, the momentum, as you know, that it's the product of the mass and the velocity of the body. So when the mass of the object changes or the velocity of the body changes, what is meant by the change in velocity? It means that the body accelerates or it decelerates. Because velocity is a vector quantity, it has also direction. So I can simply say that the velocity changes only when the object slows down or speed up or to change the direction. So accordingly, when the velocity changes, the momentum also change. According to this formula, I can simply say that the momentum of the object changes when either the mass of the object changes, or the object accelerates or decelerates, or when the direction of the velocity changes. In all of these cases, the momentum of the object change. It is given here, the momentum of the object will only change if it accelerates or decelerates, changes direction when the direction of the velocity changes, or when the mass of object changes. In all of these cases, the momentum of the object change. There is a ball whose mass is 70 kg and it's moving towards the right. As the ball is moving towards the right with the velocity whose magnitude is 3 meter per second. First of all, I have to guess that either this velocity is positive or negative, because accordingly the momentum is also has positive and negative value. So first of all, see that the ball is moving towards right, and in the right direction the velocity has positive value. That's why this value is plus 3 meter per second. It means the ball whose mass is 70 kg is moving towards the right with the velocity of 3 meter per second. You can easily calculate the momentum by using the formula. Here it's written P is equals to M multiplied by V. The mass is given, which is 70 kg, and velocity is 3 meter per second. You get the momentum, which is 21 Newton second. After that, this ball strikes the wall and then rebound back. When it rebounds back, actually the direction of the velocity changes. First of all, it is moving towards the right. When the ball rebounds back, it moves towards the left. So when the ball moves towards the left, what does this mean? The velocity of the body changes. The velocity basically changes because here there is a change in direction of the ball. So there is minus 3 meter per second velocity with which this ball is moving. When you calculate the momentum of that situation, I simply write here momentum is the product of the mass and velocity. Mass is again 70 kg, but the velocity in this case is minus 3 because of the opposite direction. So you get the momentum minus 21 Newton second. In this way, you can easily calculate the momentum of the body when it is moving towards right or it's moving towards the left. But you also have to consider here the plus or minus sign in the momentum, because momentum is a vector quantity. It has magnitude as well as direction. So I can simply say that it's a general trick that how you can calculate the momentum of the body, and also how you can regard the positive and negative momentum. Here is the exam question that appeared in May-June. An object is moving at 3.0 meter per second. There is an object which is moving at plus 3.0 meter per second velocity. A force acts on the object. When you apply the force on that object, after a time the object is moving at minus 4.0 meter per second. The velocity of the object changes and it moves with minus 4.0 meter per second. The mass of the object is 5.0 kilogram. What is the change in momentum of the body? You actually have to find out the change in momentum of the body. Now we see the option. Option A, the momentum is minus 35 kilogram meter per second. B, minus 5.0 kilogram meter per second. C, 5.0 kilogram meter per second. D, 35 kilogram meter per second. Now we will see the solution, answer and explanation. Here you can see that there is an object which is moving with initial velocity 3.0 meter per second, which is shown here. When you apply the force on that object, the velocity of that body changes and it's actually minus 4.0 meter per second. It means that object moves in the opposite direction. First of all, it's moving towards the right. No, it will move towards the left because the velocity direction is changing here. After that, when you have to find out the change in momentum, you actually need to calculate the initial momentum and the final momentum. First of all, calculate the initial momentum. Again, the momentum is the product of mass and velocity. Mass of the object is 5 kg and the initial velocity is 3.0 meter per second. You get the momentum, which is the initial momentum, 15.0 kilogram meters per second. After that, calculate the final momentum. P is equals to mv. Here mass is again 5 kg, but in this case the final velocity is minus 4 meters per second. That's why in the momentum there is a minus sign. It shows that the momentum in the final state is negative. So final momentum is minus 20 kilogram meters per second. When you have to find out the change in momentum, you actually need to find out the change in momentum. Just subtract the final momentum and initial momentum. So here I write final momentum PF minus initial momentum. Final momentum is given, which is minus 20.0 and the initial momentum is 15. So here is minus sign because you are going to find out the change. You get the final momentum, which is the change in momentum, minus 35 kilogram meters per second. For that system, the change in momentum is minus 35 kilogram meters per second. Now we will see the options. Here it's given in the option A, the momentum is minus 35 kilogram meters per second. So the correct answer is A from here. Here is the examination tips. As momentum is a vector quantity, you already know that momentum is a vector quantity because it has magnitude, unit as well as direction. So don't forget to mention its direction. The direction is mentioned with the positive or negative sign. You don't need to forget about the direction of the momentum. In general, the rightward and upwards are taken as positive. All the momentum that are towards right are in upward direction. These are taken as positive, while the momentum that are towards left are downward. These are taken as negative. So actually you need to remember this thing, that the rightward and upward quantities are taken as positive and leftward and downward quantities are taken as negative. All the quantities that are vector, you can only consider the positive and negative sign for that quantities.